Hey everyone, I'm Tom the DM. Let's use some of my tabletop terrain to make an awesome lair for a black dragon. Dragons are obviously a formidable foe in D&D, and battles with them are usually a very climactic moment in campaigns, so I thought I would split this build into two parts. Black dragons tend to live in caverns or ruins in swampy areas, so right now I'm building the entrance to its cavernous lair. The terrain I used in this build is a combination of Dwarven Forge, Monster Fight Club, and a lot of other one-off pieces I've gotten from Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, and other games. Tabletop terrain can quickly become a very expensive hobby, but it doesn't have to be. Building your own collection slowly over time is extremely doable, especially if you're willing to paint some of it. Although this is just the entrance, this is still a good opportunity to implement combat with the dragon before the final showdown. I wanted this area to feel cluttered like a swamp, but still leave room for the dragon to move around with ease. I also thought it important to give players a lot of nooks and crannies to evade the dragon's breath weapon. Maybe though, we want this entrance to host a different enemy than the dragon, perhaps some minions guarding the proper lair. Let's refit this map for a pack of kobolds. Unlike dragons, kobolds do not thrive in wide open areas. They like flustering their enemies into condensed spaces and using their pack tactics to overwhelm. I reworked this map to include tighter areas and more elevated spaces to give the feel that the party was surrounded on all sides. Make the water deeper from a game mechanics perspective, add some rafts, and you have an extremely immersive map that your players can really interact with. Now that the party has made it past the cavern entrance, let's build the Black Dragon's proper lair. Black Dragon lairs are filled with pools of putrid acid, which is what you'll see at the base of this battle map. I wanted the cavern to feel more enclosed than the swamp, but still large enough for the dragon to move around with ease. I like incorporating taller structures like pillars to emphasize the height of the maps, because I really do think that elevation is one of the most important factors when working with terrain. This cabin might look extremely open, but when you throw a gargantuan black dragon in there, it can start to feel claustrophobic very quickly. And that's the goal. We want this lair to be an extension of the black dragon. The pools of acid, putrid smell, numerous elevated areas for the dragon to fly, they all come together to give the black dragon the home field advantage. After all, the best encounters in D&D are those with high stakes where the player's resourcefulness leads them to victory. I want to thank the Iron DM for recommending this build in the comments of my last terrain video. If you like my terrain videos, comment what build you'd like to see in the future. Or consider subscribing to my Patreon, where you can gain actual voting power for future builds, plus a bunch of other custom content from yours truly. I hope you like this terrain build of the Black Dragon's Lair, and I'll see you next time.